Hello, my queens. It's your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. My girl, wait good until I just hit record to come over here and come talking to me. Okay. This is the New Moon in Gemini series, and this reading will be for Leo. I'm not going in any particular order with the signs. I'm actually going in order of what I like and who I like. I've done Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun. I've done Gemini. That's where my IC is. Like my fourth house, the cusp of my fourth house is in Gemini, but I don't have like any major placements or anything there. I just like Gemini. I just really like Gemini. And yeah. And today I'm doing Leo. I'm a Leo moon. I'm a fifth house Leo moon. So Leo moon in the Leo domain. So yeah. Y'all see all this big hair? Leo will show itself in the one way or the other. But yeah, I'm doing Leo today. I've pulled my Vegas style poker cards to jump us off. I always start with just the simple and plain, and let's get into it. We have the Four of Diamonds, the Queen of Hearts, and that Joker, that jumbo Joker, red Joker. All this red, all this fire. Well, the diamonds are life. The diamond is fire. You know, the heart is like cups. This here is just like, there's a black Joker, there's a red Joker. The red Joker is more quick, you know, more abrupt, more sudden energy. What these cards telling me is that you are getting a redo, like some divine interference here is hitting the reset button for you. You may have been at the very last stages of whatever game you were playing, and you were about to lose that last life. You had already lost your other two. You were about to strike out, lose that last life, and game was about to be over. And then the divine finger of God hit the reset button. Y'all know how mad people used to get when you be playing like 64 or something, like Nintendo 64, and somebody like, they know they're about to lose, so they just accidentally bump that reset button. That's pretty much what's happening here. The reset button is being hit. So you have a redo. You have a redo somewhere in matters of the heart. Now, it could be a relationship. It could be somewhere where you weren't using really your intuition, where you weren't really being emotionally stable. It could be that type of situation, and you just get a chance to present yourself again. Like, first impressions won't apply this time. You do get a second chance. So don't stay stuck on what happened in the past or what mistakes you may have made, because you're getting a second chance here. You're getting a redo. That jumbo maverick, a maverick is somebody who just goes off and does their own thing. And that's pretty much Leo territory, where you may have been, you know, kind of selfish, excuse me, the first time around. You have a chance to make things better. Something happened and it's just like the odds are in your favor now. May the odds forever be in your favor. Forever. So you get to hit that reset button, and if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Goddesses, I ask that one of you come forward and give us some insight on what it is that Leo is getting this second chance about. Okay, it's Aphrodite. We have the inner goddess card. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So somewhere along the way, because this is, to me, is relating to that Queen of Hearts, who is a lot of times psychic. You know, this could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. If you have that anywhere in your chart, this area of your energy could be highlighted. But that queen is, some would say, psychic. You could say emotionally in tune. You could say she just be knowing shit, you know? And maybe the first time around in whatever situation, relationship, ordeal, whatever is going on, maybe you weren't using that skill of yours. Maybe you were going in, you may have been trying to do things by the book. You may have been trying to run game. You may have been trying to be sneaky about it. You may have just been so caught up into yourself, because, you know, a Leo can be selfish sometimes. We don't mean to be, but, you know, we got to lick our own wounds. We have to take care of ourselves sometimes. So, you know, maybe somebody felt like you weren't maybe invested and gave up, but here you are getting another chance, and this time you should awaken the goddess within you. Whatever it is that you need to do to feel more in tune with your godliness. Like, before I get into these readings, I turn on music. Like, I turn on some slow jams. Like, I turn on the kind of songs that will make you cry. Like, I used to smoke weed real heavy. Like, since my divine masculine, you know, appeared in my life, like, I don't have that urge to smoke weed. I don't have that urge to be evasive from reality. Like, I have a lot of Pisces in me, and, you know, Pisces sometimes try to escape reality through drugs or something. The only drug a bitch is on is a tree. I ain't do nothing else. Just weed. But I haven't even smoked, you know, in a good while, like, since knowing him, because I get my high, like, after I get a good fresh cry. Like, that feeling after you have cried, after something has made you so emotional that tears fall, like, that feels better than being high to me. And music, like, nothing, even the best ganja don't feel like good music to me. Like, a good song, I can't describe it. Like, sex don't even feel as good as good music to me. Like, real talk, that's just me. But anyway, whatever it is that awakens you, that makes you feel more in touch with spirit, that gives you that, this, what I'm doing right now, whatever gives you that feeling, that you need to get in touch with it. That's your inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You have to know you're a divine feminine. I mean, if you're watching this video, I mean, baby, you already know. You already know. Let's see what this Goddess Guidance book has to say about the Aphrodite card. Message from Aphrodite. Allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of, take excellent care of, and celebrate your magnificence. It's a fine time to be a lady girl, or to be in touch with your, you know, divine feminine. Various meanings of the card could be balance your male energy with more feminine energy or more female energy. Take steps to heal your sexuality. Enjoy being feminine. Dance more often. Be receptive. In relationships, allow your softer side to come forward. Don't hide your femininity. Dress in a more feminine way, for example. Those are just some things that could hint you to it. But whatever it is that you get this second chance, that you get this redo at, like, and it's going to be pretty swift. When I see that red Maverick card or that red Joker, it's like it's going to happen pretty swift. You're going to get this second chance, this redo. So whenever that opportunity comes to you, you must jump on it. But at the same time, don't be forceful about it. Like, you may have been forceful about how you handle yourself the first time around. This time around, just kind of let things happen. Like, let it flow. I'm feeling real flazé-da, so let things be how they are. Use your charm. Because everyone knows Leo is very charming. You can talk yourself into a lot of shit and talk yourself right on back out. You have that talk game. So, I mean, I'm not saying try to finesse anybody, but just be yourself. Be yourself. Be in touch with your divinity. Just like the Aphrodite card says, like, tap into your inner goddess. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, two sixes. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So we ain't trying to charge into nothing. Like, we just letting stuff happen. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, Archangels. Give us a clear message on this thing where Leo is getting this second chance or a redo or having a rebirth at the Gemini new moon. Okay, Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. They're all in reverse. Like, every single one of them. Reverse cards don't necessarily mean negative. It could just mean that the power or the intensity of the card is, weakened or lessened. I won't really say weak, because sometimes it just don't take all that. The way you approach the situation the first time, sometimes it just don't take all that. Like, Leo can be dramatic. It is a very theatrical energy, very demonstrative, whatever. But sometimes it don't take all of that. Like, sometimes you don't have to force. Sometimes you can just set an intention in your mind and then just let it be. The Six of Cups in reverse, we're dealing with something that is, you may be forced to face something that you didn't really want to go back and face. Like, the Six of Cups upright to me is like nostalgia. When it's in reverse, it's something that maybe you didn't quite want to face it, but it's something that you need to go ahead and handle, because you're not really going to be able to get the balance and move forward unless you handle the things that you need to handle. So with that redo, it may be just like you're repeating a cycle. You have a chance here to repeat a cycle where maybe the first time you didn't really get the lesson. So this time, okay, the universe has granted you a second chance, and you can go about this in a different way. Like, be more responsible about it. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions or quick to make a hasty action. A wannabe karmic just messaged me, baby, I'm dialed in. What Abraham Hicks say? I'm tuned in, turned on, tapped in, turned on, whatever, to my divine masculine. I know for sure that is my twin flame. So I ain't really trying to hear about that karmic mess. I shut him down a week and a half ago, and he just messaged me during this video. My Leo moon says, I don't want this redo. I don't want this redo. I don't want it to be my redo. The spirit, don't play with me. Anyway, something that you may not want to go back and touch on. That's so crazy. Something you may not want to go back and deal with, but it's coming back up for you to deal with, because there may be a lesson that you need to learn. Man, I ain't trying to deal with I am not trying to deal with him, spirit. If it's gonna make me better for my divine masculine, I guess. You just have a second chance to be more responsible, to be more intuitive about how you handle things. This Knight of Wands in reverse is saying that you're not charging in, being forceful. It's you're gonna take your time. Did I say Knight of Wands? I meant Knight of Swords in reverse. But you're gonna take your time with this. It's when it happens for you, you'll know that it is a like divine second chance. Like the way you presented yourself the first time around, because everybody know when a Leo go to snapping, baby, when a Leo really like goes in, and this Eight of Wands is like going in reverse, going in. When a Leo really goes in, it can be a shit show. But you have a second chance to do things. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is like, this time around, you're going to temper yourself. It's like where you may have tried to speed things along the first time, this time you won't mind it taking, you know, some time. It's like you understand now the journey is really more important than the destination. Upright, this Page of Pentacles be like, oh snap, I'm a page, I got a little rank, you know, I get charged with keeping up with the coin. You may have been feeling yourself a little bit the first time around. Like you may have been feeling yourself so much that you neglected the little things that matter the most. So this time is like you gonna take your time. You really are gonna take your time and show that you care. Like you'll be taking your time and showing that it's not just all about you. You're not just this maverick, this, you know, loose cannon who doesn't care about other people or care about others' emotions. You'll show that you are considerate, that you are like a divine being. Sometimes Leo will get the reputation for being the reputation for being vain. Like, and a queen can be vain if in a lower vibrational space. This time is like you get to show the depths of yourself. You get to show people that it's not all about, you know, the flashing lights and, you know, being treated like royalty, but the fact that Leo is love. Like, aside from like maybe Cancer when they're not being codependent, I don't feel like anybody else loves in the way that Leo loves. Like, I truly understand how Leo loves. And I feel like this time around, you get to show just how divine you are. You get to present your higher self this time around. So don't mess up your second chance. Whatever second chance it is that you get to, you know, get a go at again, don't take advantage of it. Consult your higher self. Be free, be loving. Pay attention to your intuition. Don't sell yourself short. So don't worry about whatever happened, you know, in the past. You are getting a chance to revisit something that you may have squandered away. Like these cups, you know, they're pouring, you know, out. So you may get a chance to revisit that, but don't allow it to drown you. Like, don't drown in it. Continue to take the necessary actions. Like the steps you may have skipped the first time, don't skip them this time. Like, take the proper order. Go in the proper order. Respect the natural flow of things. Respect natural timing. You may have been trying to force things the first time around. Respect natural timing this time around. You're not forging ahead, trying to force your opinions or your way of being on anyone else. You may be more conscious of holding your tongue this time around and doing things the right way. Like fighting for what you want, but fighting on a spiritual level, not fighting with force. The way Leos can be known, you know, to be. And I wish y'all the best of luck. Like, I really do hope things work out for you this time around. Gemini new moon is, you know, it's some good energy here. Good opportunity to make a change and put your best foot forward. Make your next move your best move. All right, thank you, Leo, for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.